What's up, guys? It's Jay, MorninAfterKill, and I'm back here on Destiny. And today, I want to talk about how to make a little bit of extra glimmer inside of the game. Because if you remember back in the alpha and the beta, there were ways to make literally tens of thousands of glimmer in a very short period of time. And since between the beta and the official release, sometime between them, Bungie has adjusted the value of glimmer that you pick up from chests, making it not so easy to come by, but it's still not really impossible to add up a little bit of extra glimmer. So what I'm going to show you today is an easy way to pick up a few items in the game as you're playing through the story and progressing, and this will make enemies drop the same amount of glimmer when they die as a chest that you would farm in the official release of Destiny. So what I want to talk about today is ether seeds and black wax idols. Now, what these are random one-time use consumables that drop off enemies inside of the game. So when you use one of these, they will make glimmer drop from regular trash mob enemies. But there's a catch. There's always a catch, isn't there? So first off, they're on a cooldown timer, so you can't use 2 ether seeds at the same time to get double the amount of glimmer. You can only use 1 at a time. Number 2, they only last for 10 minutes. And number 3, they only affect certain mobs. Or baddies. Depends upon what school of gaming you come from. I come from the old school of gaming, so we call our enemies baddies. So, the ether seeds, they only work on the fallen enemy types. Now, the fallen are mostly found on the surface of Earth, but they show up in huge numbers on Venus later on in the game. And the black wax idols, they only work on the hive enemies, who are usually deep down below. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Nice and deep like. Under the earth and the moon. Now, at first, I had a pretty hard time understanding which enemies were which, because they kind of look similar. So, the Fallen are the enemies that are usually named the Dregs, they're the Servitors, the Vandals, and they're usually seen roaming around with captains, and they have guns, big-ass capes, and if you see these fuckers around, then you're gonna want to use the ether seeds to make them drop glimmer. Now, the Hive are a little bit easier to pick out because they're scary-ass looking monsters. They roam in packs of acolytes, knights, thrall, wizards, and goddamn ogres. It's all ogre now. These guys travel in higher numbers than the Fallen do, but as a trade-off, the black wax idols are actually harder to get. So the good news is that ether seeds aren't just fairly common, but they are downright guaranteed farmable. In fact, I already made a video in the beta showing you how to do this. So if you want to go ahead and check the description or the comments or even the annotation of the thumbnail, it'll be on the screen right fucking BAM! Bottom left-hand corner. Take a look at that thumbnail. Go ahead and click that. It will take you to my ether seed farming guide. That's fast, it's easy, and it's 100% guaranteed to not only get you easy ether seeds, but there's also house banners that drop off of the enemy, and you'll be able to take them to the Cryptarch and sell them for a whopping 200 glimmer each, which, you know, if you played in the beta, you're like, oh man, I used to get a lot more than that. Yeah, we used to farm thousands of glimmer an hour, not even lying. But the black wax idols are rarer, but I found that if you want to get a lot of these, all you gotta do is head deep down into the Tower of Crota on the last mission of the moon. There's gonna be a really big boss fight. I'm not gonna spoil the actual fight. It's pretty awesome. But I usually end up coming out of that mission with 5 to 6 black wax idols, and the plus side is there's an ass ton of hive, like literally a metric ass ton of hive down there that you go ahead and pick up some easy glimmer while you're picking up some black wax idols to use at a later date. So this is a way that I've used to keep my Glimmer up in between missions so I can go back and buy some more guns or maybe level some things up inside of my equipment that already needs to be leveled up. You know what I mean? Just to have a little bit of extra money laying around, because it sucks to farm money, but if you use this and you use the ether seeds and the black wax idols while you're doing the missions, you will keep your money up throughout the game. And I usually have around like 4,000 to 6,000 Glimmer on hand, which, I mean, a day, 2 days after launching the game, pretty happy with that. So, my name is Jay, MorninAfterKill. I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. If you could leave a thumbs up on the video, I'd highly appreciate it, because it gives me motivation to make more videos for you motherfuckers that watch my motherfucking videos. I figured I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an introductory crash course into picking up a little bit of extra Glimmer, some black wax idols, some ether seeds, and maybe you didn't even know what the fuck they did. You see them sitting in your inventory and you're like, huh, this is curious, isn't it, Bugsy? Hey! Why did 1920s gangster come out when I want? So, my name's Jay, MorninAfterKill. I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys really comment. Bugsy! I'm gonna see you guys later.
Let me out under the shrine. I'll look for a weakness.